video series was made in 2019 from the Lung Ting cCOVID booklet, section 1. And if you look at a note or the picture, it'll use the Wu Sao to become either a Pak Sao or a Bong Sao, right? So I could practice it way out here like this, but that is missing. That I had to go for this thing and twice, and then he step in and do a Lan Sao. He did that, and I got right here, right? Or he comes in and I got right here. Those are pretty common. One guess what I would have to teach you next in a WT. How does he deal with my Pakta or my Bong? So, really got to be this is advanced. We're at the very end of this thing, Isaiah. So I start the attack, and he does, yeah, and I go back, and I come in, and he pushes me away. We're stepping with these a few times, yeah, and I go for this on the inside, yeah. All right, so we got different combos that could come out of Jut Shu now, Isaiah. Yeah, we're advanced. I go for now that's an 8 student grade attack. Yeah. I do the pull-in attack. Oh, it's reverse. I can do there we go. Pull-in attack, pushing low this time, right? And he turned the wrong way. Tricked him up. Yeah, there he goes. Now, and that's that moment for it. Oh, and I caught the rear hand here. There's a Bong Sao in the rear. Come at me, Isaiah. Yeah. Squat cycle. Oh, yeah, there's his hop on bridge punch, right? Well, I gotta come inside. All right, that was pretty cool at live speed. But for Bostepe Wing Chun, we don't step back on one side. It's not quite in the booklet, all right? And so we're at the final ones. Gua Sao, I go for this. He gets me here. I get this off. Yeah, then you got this, right? And then that can, Isaiah. So I do a Bong Sao, and he's going to do the Gua cycle again. And we're back. All right, we can get back to anything from here. Or, whoa, yeah, Pak Sao. He does a Bong. It clears me. I mean, yeah. All right, so right here, if I get his hand, we're in the Bong Wu turn for him. Woo that one, Isaiah. Yeah, that's his defense. And now, Gum Sao or Jut Sao or a slicing Jum Sao, right? Or a Gan Sao. Sometimes a Pak Sao become the terminal. So to finish up with this set, the terminal is when you go, oh my goodness, and you make this space with a Man Sao basically, but it's made contact and it's trying to jerk him down with a wedge shape. Right? So he's got me here, and that punch comes up to get me, and I go, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's on the inside, same move. If that punch was coming, same move, right? So do it on the outside of that hand, or I do it on the inside of this hand. Okay? The terminal is on the center line. Centre line, if you want to spell it, because it's the shared my center line and his center line overlap on this centre line, and this is our terminal. So if I compress it, right, I'm trapped. I have to make space to get out. I can use my turn, and here we are again. We're at the terminal. We could open the terminal up and send it out, and we're back to Poon Sao. Go for some attacks in Poon Sao and try some advanced. Oh, and then if you put a punch right there, Isaiah. Bop. There's the terminal. I try to get tricky, and he goes underneath and clears me. Boom. Yeah. I try to get tricky, and he clears underneath, and I roll my arm, punch against it. That's the terminal. And then, what does terminal mean? That's where all the trains meet at the same spot. If you right? If you need to go from here to there and change trains, you go to the train terminal and you get on a different train, right? So he sends a train at me and I go from the terminal, and I decided the pressure said to go that way. Right? And then he defeats me with a Quansao in a rotation. I say, oh, he beat me, right? And so now this is not quite a terminal yet. Maybe I'm going to win. Nope. There's the terminal. There's it. And he just keeps doing, I don't want to go that way to me, so I keep getting stuck just at the start of the terminal. I can't pick a train. Oh, I finally picked a train. Right? And then, like, I'm going to take the subway down low, fly an airplane up high, right? It's a really good terminal. It's LAX, right? You can go all kinds of places. Get some duct tape. All right, so the last little bit for these 30 exercises, we've done 29 of them now. 2 counters, 28, 29. The last one is just high kick counter, which I'm only going to do to Isaiah because I can lift my leg that high. And we're not going to really throw him anywhere. So back up just a little bit, Isaiah. We have a basic drill for high kick counter. It's not a tactic, okay? Just get that straight before I do anything. It is a drill. It's not a tactic. So if I thought Isaiah was going to kick, we'll use his arm. I thought Isaiah was going to do a high kick to my head, right? And he's not going to be bouncing around because he doesn't know Taekwondo or any of that stuff. But he's over here bouncing around, right? And so I can guess he's going to step forward and try to kick me in the head right up in here, yeah? That's where his leg's going to be. So we're going to use his arm for the leg. So the kick counter is to step into it and try to catch it when it's still in this lower line coming off of his leg. Remember, it's his leg I'm blocking, right? It works against a punch too, but not as good. So the leg is coming up here, and I step into it, and I bring my feet together, and I do this capturing motion. So now bend your arm like that. So this is the leg line now. His arm's going to be more like this, right? And then I go, and then roll your, this will be his hip is rolling, right? It's his leg that's rolling down there. I step in to the standing leg and kick it in reverse. All right, so I jam into the kick as it comes up. I capture it as I take over my leg, and I side kick the other leg. So it looks just like jump cue. If I add a... What if I left, then it made no sense? And you tell your friends and they know your hands. Baby, never mind, never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind.